Hi, and welcome to another edition of Live United Today. I am Amy Meek from United Way here in Citrus County, and we have a great show for you today. This month in November, we are reaching out to some of the agencies that we support here in Citrus County to help them and bring more resources to them. Today, our first guest is Pat Coles from the Meals on Wheels program at the county office.
Right.
And we're so glad to have you here today.
I am ecstatic to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
Well, we are talking today about how you can get involved with helping Meals on Wheels. We can all help by giving cash donations, contributions straight to the program. Meals on Wheels is a recipient of United Way dollars this year.
Yes, we are.
Received a special grant from United Way specifically for the seniors in our community that don't meet all the requirements that the Meals on Wheels federal regulations require.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about what you're going to be able to do with some of the money we gave you this year.
Well, we've already had, we have a waiting list, unfortunately, right now because we got cut by sequester funds, where I'm sure everybody's heard about that. And so what we're doing now is we've got some of the people that don't actually qualify for the grant, but they are homebound and they need our help. So we were able to take the monies that United Way gave us, and we're going to be able to put 25 people on, seniors on the program. 3 times a week, we're going to be able to deliver food to them. So
awesome.
That's going to be wonderful.
That is great.
And in the meantime, you know, we still go out and fundraise and ask for donations to continue to keep them on the program.
Great. And one of the best things I love about the Meals on Wheels program is not only are you delivering the service of giving the meals to the homebound seniors, but they have a person in their home on a regular basis checking on them, making sure they're doing okay, and someone that can report back if there's a greater need.
Our volunteer drivers are our eyes and ears, and numerous times they have found people that have fallen and seriously couldn't get up, and they heard a faint, you know, help me, help me. And they called 911, and they would come and they would report back and said, if you hadn't come, I don't think that person would have survived. So you're right. A lot of the homebound people do not have any socialization whatsoever. We tried to get some of them out into the community centers. Once we can get them out to come to them, if they're able to, some physically can't come, but the ones that we do come out to the senior centers, they just love that. They love the socialization. But in the meantime, our drivers will chat with each and every one of them, and they're so cute. When I deliver meals, they'll have their little area already with their silverware, their napkin, and they're just sitting there waiting for the driver to come. You know, it's just so wonderful to see.
Good. Well, that's awesome, and we are just so thrilled to be partnering with you and sponsoring such a great community organization. This month, all month long, we are asking folks in the community to consider picking up some extra goodies for our homebound seniors.
Yes.
So just to bring a little light to their lives.
Well, we have holidays coming up, and the seniors have a sweet tooth, and we're trying to be considerate of diabetics, so we thought the best thing to do was to get sugar-free candy or cookies of any kind, but make it sugar-free, so that way we don't have to worry about giving somebody sugar-free, and we don't have to worry about them if they're diabetic.
Sure.
And then we also can always use Ensure that we have here, any kind of Ensure really. Just check the expiration dates, because sometimes they might be close. We want to at least have at least 6 months to a year.
Okay.
And the cookies, any kind of cookies, you know, for their sweet tooth, and we can give them out probably, you know, for Thanksgiving or Christmas.
That's
and
wonderful.
They'll just love that.
Well, all month long in November, each week we're going to be asking for a different item. The very first week of November, we are asking for folks to consider picking up some Ensure, any flavor, and you can drop it off to a lot of different locations, the Regions Bank locations, right to your office.
The Citrus County Resource Center, yes.
You can also bring it to the United Way in Crystal River. We are in the Center State Bank building. There's a ton of drop-off locations across the county. Suncoast Schools Federal Credit Union, Park Avenue in Inverness. We also have the Church of Christ in Floral City, Apopka Marine in Inverness, the Clerk of the Court in Inverness, lots of different
locations.
locations.
A lot of places, you sure do. That's great.
So the very first week, we're looking for Ensure. So if you're out and about, please pick some up and consider dropping it off at one of our locations. The second week, we're specifically looking for the sugar-free candies. Specifically, the candies is week 2. So depending on when you're watching this show, the very first week is November 3rd. That week of November 3rd is Ensure. If you are watching this show and it is the week of November 10th, the sugar-free candies. The third week is November 17th consider incontinence pads. That's something that is very expensive.
It is very expensive.
And people need those.
Yes, they do.
I remember buying those for a family member of ours.
Yes.
And it was just something that was an added expense, but we really need help picking those
And
up.
you go to the store, you can't imagine how much that costs. So a lot of people do without when they really could use that.
So if you are in a position to help these seniors, please consider picking that up during the week of November 17th. And the very last week of November is when we are looking for the cookies.
The cookies.
Always the cookies. So please make sure that we are helping our seniors in any way we can. As you said, the holidays are coming up, and you know, being alone during the holidays is tough enough as it is, and we want to make sure that we have something good that seniors can get excited about in our community, and just delivering them just a message from our community saying we care about you and we wish you a happy holiday.
Yes, and when we do deliver things for them for the holidays, some of them just cry because they're just so elated over the fact that somebody's thinking of them. So they truly do will appreciate anything and everything they do get, because that's the type of people they are.
Well, good, and I'm so glad that you guys are providing such a great service. How many homes are you delivering to on a regular basis?
We're delivering about 400 meals a day.
Oh my gosh.
So we're all over Citrus County. And as you know, the Inverness Meals on Wheels stopped and asked us if we could take over their clients.
Right.
And we did,
Good.
luckily. So we're the only Meals on Wheels in town, and we go all the way from Inglis all the way to close to Sumter County. So we do the whole entire county. And without our drivers, our volunteers, and everybody else that's involved, we'd never do these programs. So we want to thank all the volunteers and United Way, especially for helping us out at a time of need.
Well, it's our pleasure to be a part of this great program. Are you in need of volunteers right now?
We could always use volunteers.
Okay.
And it's only a couple hours a day if you want to drive. Monday through Friday, and we have different locations. If you live in Homosassa, we have West Citrus Community Center. If you should live out by Floral City, we have East Citrus Community Center. So we have different locations all over the county that you could go to and drive.
Awesome. And how do people get a hold of you if they want to call in and volunteer? Or
They can call 527-5975.
5975. Okay, it's right there on your screen.
Right.
So please give Pat a call if you are available to help out with this great community service that helps so many people. 400 meals a day, that's just amazing.
And thank you too for United Way for everything you're doing for us. We really appreciate it.
Well, it's a great partnership, and it's so great just to see you and celebrate today with you.
It's always a pleasure.
Thank you so much for coming on the show, and
You're
stay
welcome.
tuned. We'll be right back with Debbie Lattin from the Citrus County Blessings Program, and letting you know ways you can get involved and help her program in the month of November as well.